Why is there so many? Hey guys, Total Legion here and welcome back to another Napoleon online battle, and today we are going to be playing as the Ottomans along with my ally here who's also playing as the Ottomans, and we are going to be taking on Austria and Britain. So let's go over the army comps real quick. I brought along 2 Nizam seeded rifles and also some light infantry, and then 4 units of these Nizam infantry, some Palestinian auxiliaries, and also 3 Janissary musketeers and 3 Summit Janissaries, a 18-pounder foot artillery, 2 Sifai cavalry, 2 Satar guard, and also a general bodyguard unit, and that is my setup. And now my ally here, he has brought along 2 camel gunners and then 2 Satar guards for his cavalry. He also has 3 of these Summit Janissaries and then 8 of these Nizam infantry and then 4 light infantry, and he also has an 18-pounder. And then a general's bodyguard. So let's go take a look at Austria. They brought along some Hungarian hussars, a cuirassier unit, 2 Hungarian fusiliers, 1 German fusilier here. He also has a 12-pounder foot artillery coming up on the left, general's staff unit. He also has some Jaegers, 2 Landesschützen, and also some, I think that's about 4 more hussars, sorry, Hungarian fusiliers even, and then a German fusilier unit here. Some of those other Jaegers, which I can't pronounce, a Archduke Charles Legion, and some Landwehr. He also has another unit of cuirassiers over there. And finally, Britain, who have brought along 2 Lightfoot and 2 British rifles. He also has some 15 hussars, 2 dragoons, and 1 dragoon guard. He also has foot guards, and then the rest of his army is pretty much just British foot. And here's the 2nd dragoon unit, what I was just saying, and the general staff unit, and that concludes the setups. So let's go ahead and click play. Unfortunately, my deployment zone messed up a little, and basically my artillery didn't go where I put them because I actually originally put them over here, so I had to relimber them and then move them over because otherwise they weren't going to get any shots of at all. Our goal pretty much for this battle was just to push on their left flank as much as we can and kind of double team Britain and then go on to Austria, because Austria deployed quite far back compared to Britain. As you see, we're pretty much already in range of each other. So Britain's just pushing up their cavalry down the middle, and you'll see now my ally is going to start to move over some of his units to the left flank here. Britain's been very aggressive with their cavalry. Okay, that was quite a good hit there from my ally. How many he took out? Wow.
Look out for the guns, lads.
Got rid of 5 from just that one volley off of that cannon. That was pretty good. And for some reason Austria's pulled back their cavalry. If I was Austria right now, I'd probably try and harass my ally's left flank here. But he chose to bring them back, which I'm not too sure why he did. These were fairly even teams. I think both teams had, we both had the same stars. But I'm only a 4-star, so I think I had 2 stars less than everyone else, because they were 6 stars or something. And the reason I'm a 4-star is because back when I first played this originally, I was really young, and I had no clue what I was doing, and I was losing every single game. So now, even when I win games, I literally cannot level up at all. So I'm going to charge down some of my cavalry. I like to normally split 2 variants of the cavalry off together if I brought 4. That way I have a nice mixture and they can normally kind of complement one another. But these are pretty much both the same cavalry type. They're both lancers pretty much, and they are heavy cavalry. And finally, my artillery has got into my position, which I wanted them to be in the first place. And we'll see their first volley coming off soon, hopefully. And the British rifles are already in range of my Nizam infantry, my light infantry. Oh no, these are my rifles, sorry. So now my ally's pushing some of his cannon gunners down the left. And the British opponent is going to push up some of his dragoons to try and counter the camel gunners. I'll get the mini-map back up again for you. So we really are just harassing this left flank. We're putting all of our force onto the left to try and kind of force Britain out of the game as early as possible, so then we can double team up against Austria. And now I'm going to send down some of my cavalry to try and take out these British rifles, which are causing me some trouble. And unfortunately one of my Star Guards actually gets stuck. Oh, sorry, not my Star Guards, my Sifai Cavalry even. They get stuck on this unit of foot, but my Star Guards managed to go down and start to kind of distract some of the British rifles, so I can push up a bit more here, as you see.
Our men are running for.
And there we go, they're going to rout, but that's fine. Because my Sifai Cavalry is now broken loose, and they're now going to be able to charge, hopefully into the rifles. And then we've got a charge coming up here from the British foot. Not a very wise charge, because there's 2 units of these Ottoman infantry, and that is not going to end well for those British foot. And there they go. So we've caused a huge amount of disarray here. The rifles are out of position, but that has allowed us to push up a tiny bit. And I actually had to unlimber and limber my cavalry again, because they were actually shooting at the ground and it was bouncing over. But now they're in the perfect position, and we'll see the first volley coming off into this section here. So we'll wait for that to happen, because oh, look at this actually, look at the volleys coming off onto those rifles, down to 24. We should see the first cannon volley coming off in a short second here. Here it comes. Don't think we got any there. Maybe we did. I think we might have got a volley onto those foot guards. My ally definitely did. Okay, the Samet Janissaries is starting to deal a lot of damage on this left flank. The Dragoon Guards now trying their little pot shot against the Nizam infantry, as I'm now pushing up my core of my army. Austria's still taking a lot of time. Look, they're not even running, they're just walking up there. And that's really the disadvantage for Britain right now. Their ally just isn't giving them any kind of support at all. He's just letting them get ripped to shreds by both of us. So I think we managed to rout a unit of those British rifles, which is good. Look at that, what a volley over there. Look at that. And they're in the middle too. Now the Janissary is using this little dip to their advantage. Oh, those British rifles came back. Oh well. That's annoying. Oh, here we go, they're going for a charge. This should be interesting. Oh, they've gone into square. I mean, I don't know if that actually does anything. I honestly don't know if going into square against melee units will actually do anything good. It just would. It doesn't seem like it would, in my opinion, but you know, you never know. Maybe it will. These British rifles could be getting a couple shots off on my Nizam rifles, but I doubt it because there's that little lip there, so they're probably just missing. And I look at this, I'm very proud of this charge because I came like from here right down. The British opponent completely didn't see that coming, so it did allow me to just kind of wipe up some of his light infantry. And I wanted to go for these rifles because they outranged me, and they were the ones causing the most deaths right now. These Janissaries just continuing to fight against the British foot. Whoa, that guy got absolutely destroyed. He just got trampled by a cav unit. And now I'm pushing up some more of my men. Austria's still hanging back, not doing any kind of damage to my ally. Look at this blob of Janissaries. Just imagine that running at you. How scary would it be? It's just like a wall. So one of them dies and everyone just comes to the front. Look at that. My cavalry actually managed to get rid of pretty much all of his light infantry except for this one unit of rifles, so I'm very happy with that charge. It was definitely worth the sacrifice of the cavalry. Janissary is doing very well. I've actually yet to use my Janissaries. They're still kind of sitting back here. Look at them. I can't believe that the Austria opponent just took so long to come up. Like, honestly, he's the reason why the British flank is being destroyed right now. And again, look at this. The Janissaries using their little advantage on this little lip so they can't get shot. I really like that. So I'm now going to move my artillery over, and I actually don't use the artillery for the rest of this game now because obviously my men are in front of it, and I don't really need it because it's pretty much just like little strands of infantry left, and they're not really going to get any sort of impact. So now I'm charging forward all of my Janissaries along with my allies' Janissaries into this kind of last stand point of Britain. Look how many there is. There's so many Janissaries. Why is there so many? Look at this, charging over the hill. So I actually split off one of my Janissaries into this final unit of British rifles to see if we can finally get them to rout. Austria have now, well, I say now engaged, only about 2 units of them are actually in battle, and I'm outflanking them, and there goes the Archduke Charles unit. Very expensive unit, and it's now been eliminated by a not so expensive unit. Just outflanking him, trying to surround them as much as we possibly can. And look at this, Britain is now falling back yet again to pretty much where they deployed. And we're just continuing the charge of the Semet Janissaries. They're going to square again, wow. It didn't work out for them last time, but they're going to do it again. Austria now, the Ottomans exchanging fire still on this right flank, and surprised they didn't just... Oh no, I guess he's got them in canister. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised they didn't just melee charge this artillery piece, but he has it in canister, so that's probably why. Look at this, both my units doing very well on this left flank. Really pleased with that. Wow, that is loud down there. Still haven't committed these Janissary Musketeers either. a lot of units in reserve that I haven't used yet. So I'm going to try and outflank them even more. Try and get onto their left position here.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, look at that. We actually managed to rout one of their units. Like, fully rout it. But we did lose all of our Janissaries pretty much. But that's okay. Because my ally still was up. How does he have so many? What? I swear he committed those. They just keep coming. It's way too loud down there. Oh, that was a good shot there. Took out 3 of them. Oh, he didn't even kill them. He just like knocked them down. Oh. Oh, look, they managed to take out all of the artillery men. This isn't looking good for Austria. Look at them, they're all blobbed up on this. You don't want to be blobbed up in a circle like this. You want to be using all of your firepower if possible. Oh, the British general's going to come for a charge on these infantry. It's going to rout them instantly. That's pretty good. So now I'm going to actually use my Janissary musketeers now, and they're going to get a couple of volleys off on the foot guards and also the light foot. Oh, look at that. And now Austria's pretty much been completely eliminated now. Surprised that Britain held on for so long as well. Like, it seems like Austria got eliminated first, I guess. Now these German Fusiliers, they're not even gonna try and fire back, they're just gonna run. Don't blame them at all. Don't blame them. I would run. Look how many Ottomans there are. I was about to say Austrians. And here comes the train of Janissaries. Britain's going to pull them back even more. They don't want to get into melee of these guys. Look at this general, he's going absolutely ham on these light infantry. I'm going to charge some of these Janissary musketeers now into this unit of British foot. Man, look at this general. He's actually doing he's doing better than the Austrian player did with just that one general unit. Look how close we're getting. So when I realised that we were getting pretty close to them, I just decided to line them up, get some shots off, and I'll actually go view it from their point of view here.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
And we'll see how it looks. Oh, look at that. Even the general's getting a little shot off with his pistol. These foot guards being taken down even more, look at that. And now they're going to get charged by my allies' general. Beautiful. So this is Britain's last unit here, which is a unit of British foot. And they're just going to be charged by my Janissary musketeers. Austria pretty much just has a unit of, what's that, the... Oh yeah, there's really elite Jaegers over there, I don't know how to pronounce them. And also these... Wow, look at them. They are really speedy. Yeah, this unit of 4-pounder foot artillery and his general. That's some pretty speedy artillery pushing. Oh, but I don't think they're even going to get a shot off with this canister or anything, because the general, yep, he's going to get them into melee, so they're not going to be able to get any canister off onto this unit. And now we are all, you can see we're all charging our infantry into the general bodyguard. And that is the last unit on the battlefield, at least of our opponents, and that concludes the battle. The Ottomans have managed to defend Egypt and the pyramids off in the distance there. What a great battle. Let's take a look at the stats. So my ally, who was Frederick Leopold, I think that's how you pronounce it, he deployed 1,857. That's me there, Pierre. I deployed 1,752. Satio, I guess, deployed 1,596, and IRA070 deployed 1,578. Let's take a look at the most losses. Yep, that was the British, but I don't blame him, because Austria didn't give him any sort of support. And Frederick actually got the most kills, and the second most was actually the British. That was pretty cool. Let's take a look who got the most experience of me. We're not going to be able to see, because I think... Oh no, we are. Yeah, the images are pretty messed up, but the seeded rifles actually got the most experience there. Let's see, you got the most kills. Which one was it? There we go. Most kills, that would be the Janissary Musketeers, which is surprising because I only committed them like right at the end. So there we go. That concludes the battle, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you guys next time.